It's me. I'm LaDonna, and I am back for day 4 of our 7-day self-care challenge. I am your self-care hype woman, and I help women who are everything to everyone prioritize self-care and put themselves first. Because it's time to cut that cake and live your best soft life. Okay? I'm looking at myself, and the first thing I have to say is I feel like I need one of those before school and after school pictures like they do for the little kids. Like when they went, they were looking a certain way. When they came back, they were looking something different. That's what I feel like right now. But anywho, enough of that. We are here to talk about reflecting through journaling. Okay? Like I say all the time, self-care doesn't have to be complicated. And journaling is a form of self-care because not only does it bring clarity and it helps you to relieve some stress, but it also allows you to connect more deeply with yourself. When you journal, it is a space for you to talk about, or I don't know, put on paper, or if you type in, or maybe you voice recording, I don't know, but it's like your thoughts, your feelings, anything that you want without any judgment. And I know sometimes we judge ourselves, but in this, you don't have to worry about nobody else judging you. Okay? Before we get into what today's prompt was, because I really want to talk about that, I just want to talk about different things you can do when you journal. So you can have like an actual prompt that you're journaling about. You can journal just to reflect. You can journal to work through a problem or a challenge that you're having. You can journal like through milestones or set goals or brain dump. I personally do a lot of brain dumping because I feel like my brain is in like overload, and most of the time I am typing in like just some thoughts or just getting it out of my brain so that I can rest easily. Okay, so there are many different things you can do with journaling. It doesn't take much. If you need a way to get started, I do have prompts, and I will find them and drop the link in the comments. But if you are not real big on like writing things out, or if you just don't like notebooks or paper, you want to save trees, you can also like just type into your phone notes, or there are journaling apps out there, or if you are a tablet girly, you can actually write and stuff on your tablet. I know I use, what do I use? I use Good Notes is what I use. Or maybe you want to speak what it is that you're trying to get out. So maybe you have like an audio journal. And I think journals are really good, especially if you go back and you look at them and you can see like where you were and how far you've come. You can have like a visual journal. So maybe you're writing about an experience or something and you're adding images and stuff to it. There are so many different possibilities, and all you have to do is do what works for you. There is no one size fits all when it comes to this. So today's task was to set aside 10 minutes of your time to journal. And our prompt was pretty dope, if I do say so myself. But the prompt was to take 10 minutes today to write about something you've been avoiding. And I want to stop there because I feel like a lot of times we don't even face or think about or acknowledge the things that we are avoiding. So to take some time and to think about what things am I avoiding can be pretty powerful. Okay. And then if you wanted to take it a step farther, you could reflect on how tackling those things would benefit you. And I feel like that in itself is something that is super deep. Okay. In completing this prompt or any other prompt, it's very important that you remember that it doesn't have to be perfect. So if you're like scratching things out because you're writing in pen and made a mistake, or you're erasing because you're writing in pencil, you make a mistake, that's not what it's about. It's about just letting your thoughts flow freely. Whatever comes to your brain, just write it down, sis. Write it down. So I think that's all I have for today. And I'm just going to highlight y'all tomorrow on day 5. We are getting through these days. And remember, this challenge is to show you that self-care doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't cost anything to give to yourself. Okay? So that's it, y'all, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5. I'm into it.